Have you ever felt like you're slowly being cooked alive? Like life's gradually turning up the heat and you're just oblivious? That growing to-do list, the nightly bowl of just a little ice cream, they seem harmless at first. But what if these seemingly insignificant moments are leading to a bigger, more drastic tipping point? We've all heard the cautionary tale of the frog in boiling water. The idea is if you put a frog in hot water, it will jump right out. But if you put it in lukewarm water and slowly crank up the heat, it won't notice the gradual change and will eventually boil to death. Well, hold on a minute. While the science behind this specific experiment is shaky, the underlying concept, the threshold effect, is very real. The threshold effect describes a situation where small changes accumulate over time until they reach a critical point, a tipping point, where things suddenly and dramatically shift. Imagine pouring water into a glass. Each drop raises the water level a tiny bit, but eventually you'll reach a point where one more drop sends the water cascading over the edge. The threshold effect isn't just a modern phenomenon, it's been a key player throughout history. Take a look at the American Revolution. For years, colonists simmered with discontent over British rule. Each new tax, each act of oppression added another drop to the metaphorical glass. The Boston Tea Party, a seemingly small act of defiance, might be seen as one such drop. But the tipping point wasn't reached until the colonists felt their grievances were no longer being addressed. The intolerable acts, a series of punitive measures imposed by the British Crown, became the final straw. The colonists pushed beyond their threshold and rose up in rebellion. The American Revolution serves as a stark reminder of how seemingly insignificant events can accumulate to cause a massive shift. The threshold effect is at play everywhere in our world, not just in grand historical events. It shapes our personal lives in profound ways. That extra cookie each day might seem harmless, but over time it can push you past your daily calorie threshold and impact your health goals. Just a quick check on social media can easily turn into an hour of mindless scrolling, exceeding your phone time threshold and robbing you of your precious time. The good news is the threshold effect is a double-edged sword. We can use it to our advantage in both positive and negative ways. Want to break a bad habit? Don't try to go cold turkey. Set small thresholds to weaken its hold. Gradually decrease your screen time or swap that nightly ice cream for a healthier treat. Building a new habit? Don't try to become a gym rat overnight. Start with small, achievable goals like a 10-minute walk 3 times a week. As you hit your thresholds and feel more confident, gradually increase the difficulty. But what if your thresholds seem too low? What if the heat seems to be cranked up a little too high in your life? Here's where the concept of resilience comes in. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from challenges. By building your resilience, you can effectively raise the bar on your thresholds for negative situations. There are many ways to build resilience. Exercise, healthy eating, and getting enough sleep all contribute to a strong foundation. Mindfulness practices like meditation can help you stay calm and collected in the face of stress. Additionally, surrounding yourself with supportive people can create a safety net that helps you bounce back from setbacks. We all know the feeling. You want to make a positive change in life, but inertia, that initial resistance to change, holds you back. Starting a new exercise routine, learning a new skill, or breaking a bad habit can all feel overwhelming. But remember the threshold effect. You don't need to make drastic changes overnight. Here are some practical strategies to overcome inertia and start building momentum towards your goals. The habit contract. According to an article published by the American Psychological Association, APA, creating a habit contract can be a powerful tool for behavior change. This contract, written by you and for you, outlines your specific goals and the steps you'll take to achieve them. Having a physical reminder of your commitment can be incredibly motivating. By understanding the threshold effect and its tipping points, you gain control over your own life. You can identify areas where negative habits are slowly pushing you past your thresholds and implement strategies to break free. Don't let life slowly boil your life. Use the power of small, consistent changes to create your own tipping point towards a happier, healthier you. Remember, building resilience and overcoming inertia are key to navigating the ever-changing waters of life. With awareness and action, you can harness the power of the threshold effect to become the master of your own destiny.